Okay, here we are. I'm in Esword, right? We went at 66:23, as is Isaiah 66:23 or Yeshayahu 23. Won't get into why they changed it to Isaiah. I could get into that, but I'm not going to right now. What I'm getting into is that this is about. It says, I'll go to the text in the in the scriptures first to show you, right, that what Isaiah 66:23 says in English. Here it is here, 66:23, and it shall be that from new moon to new moon, and from Sabbath to Sabbath, all flesh shall come to worship before me, declares Yahuwah. Right? Now, but I'm here to debunk this, because this isn't saying, this is only a in the lunar calendar, new moon is the first day of the month. It is the first day of the new month. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's the first day of the new month. See, that's what that means. See, right? So we'll go back to here and we'll have a look at this, because, I mean, there's some things here that probably most people don't get. Right? Kodesh, here it is here. Kodesh, right? Kodesh, the new moon. Well, it's the new month, right? That's what it should say, or the beginning of the new, of the new month, or by implication a month, right? That's what it states there, right? Then it says it twice, but it doesn't. It says, it says Bet Kadesh. See, and it says here, so it says Kodesh here, and then it says Bet Kodesh. See, because there's the bet there. Right there, there's the bet. Bet Kodesh. So it doesn't say what it says in the English. So it doesn't say new, it says new moon here, but it's not saying new moon here, it's saying something else, which has not been correctly translated, because it says Bet Kodesh. You see? That's what that says. There's the bet there. See? There's Kodesh right there, right? And this is different. It's Bet Kodesh. So this word is something else, but it's been lumped into the same thing. Well, this is a result of this program being connected to the Strongs and everything else, saying they haven't got the accuracy that's required here to understand what it really means, right? So to me, this is something different. So, like I said, this English version, English new moon to new moon, right? So they're saying bet means two, So bet new moon, bet Kodesh. So from Kodesh to bet, from bet Kodesh, right? But to see, the thing is about Kodesh, it doesn't mean that's got nothing to do with the moon. That's the thing. That's another thing I've discovered. So, I mean, this is how it is. I mean, it's got nothing to do with the moon. In fact is, right, this is the Esword. See, I'll go down here, right? And then, and according to this, see, there's a KJC, right? Under KJC, the occurrence of Kodesh, there it is there, Kodesh, or Kodesh. It says it's in in the Sepharit, it appears not 218 times as month. This is in the Hebrew, right? This only happens in the Hebrew. In the Hebrew, it's in the Hebrew, and 218 times it's month, right? 17 times it's months. 20 times it's new. 11 times it's moons. 9 times it's moon. And these all got all the scriptures as well. Well, let's see, they've got them all there. They're all here, see. You can see it for yourself. You can run through them if you like, but this is in the Hebrew. Just remember that. Monthly 1. So, and out of the 296 scriptures, right, only 20 mention moon or moons. All the rest are month, monthly, months. That's what it says, you know. Okay? Or new. That's the other one. See? See, there's a 20 there. See, 11 plus 9 equals 20. This is what it states, right? So for me, this is not all this new moon bollocks being connected to the lunar solar calendar is bollocks. It's not the truth. Okay, there's plenty of people out there who are saying it is, but it's not. And I know that because if you go to Bereshith 1 or Genesis 1 and you go to the creation, right? Let's go there. And let's go to what it says. And then this is in the Hebrew, right? So, but I can go to the scriptures as well, so we can do that. See? And you get to understand how this works, right? And it says what it says here. It was formless and all the rest of it. And then Elohim said, what did Elohim say? Let light come to be. See, look what he said there. Let light come to be. See? That's in the English, right? Now, I can't do this any other way because, I mean, let's face it, you know, English, people speak English, that's it. They don't speak Hebrew. And that's how they make their excuses. And then they'll, you know, especially the Christian, you know, they make their excuses or, you know. But Christians are just, you know, just idolaters, that's all they are. Calling out the names of other deities. They don't even read their scriptures properly. You know, it's written in Shemot that you're not supposed to do that. It's written somewhere else as well, you know, and yet, and Yahushua or Joshua, it's written there too, you know. I mean, it's just, you know, they don't understand, you know, you're not supposed to say those names, but this is all polluted, you see, especially in the KJV. I mean, it's just polluted to the max, you know, see. But the first thing is let light come to be. So what did Eloah create? First, light, right? That's what he created. And what did he do? He separated. He saw saw the light, that it was Tob, right? Which means that, and Tob means that, okay. And Eloah separated the light from the darkness, right? That's what he did. See, and this became what? This became the first Yom. First Yom, all right? See? Now, for those who say about creation and all that rubbish, which is a lie, because you can discern this today, right now, in your existence. You can discern the light and the darkness. You can discern that as being one Yom. Right? One Yom. It's this here is literal. Right? But he created the light. That's all. That's what he did. And the light to him is special. It's very special. Right? And this is literal over 6 Yoms. It's literal. Days and night. Day, day and night in English. Yom and Layla in Hebrew. You know, that's literal. And everything else was done. See, second Yom. And go through it. Third Yom. You know, it goes on and on, and it goes right through. See, and it's a sequence of 6 Yom. Yomen. Yeah? See? See? Third Yom. And it goes on and goes, and well, here we go. Here we go with the fourth Yom. He created time. You know? He created the expanse. Here's the expanse being created. You see, and here's the thing about that, you know. People don't believe it. There's a barrier up there, and it's blue. and it's holding the water back. You see, they don't believe that. It's blue during the day and it's black at night, and the lights come out that are in the water. See, and it says that the lights in the expanse in the water, and it's, you know, that's what it says. See, all these things you can prove, you can see them. They're up in the sky. You just have a look. You just have to look around. You see night and you know, and the stars too. So he created everything. He's created the two great lights. The greater light to rule the what? The Yom, and the lesser light to rule the night, the Layla. And the stars so too, you see. But here's the thing. See this thing here? The moon? See? The lesser light? The lesser light was to do one thing and one thing only. See? It waxes and wanes, you know. It has a 354-day cycle. It's to do one thing and one thing only. Bring the true calendar of Yahuwah into alignment every 3 years. That's what it does. And make sure that everything is in alignment. That's all it does. That's what it's for, you know. And it's to do for the tides and the planting of crops, time of year, all that kind of stuff. You know, but it's got nothing to do with a calendar. It is not his calendar, no, because he says in Jubilee 6, right, that his calendar has 52 weeks, right? That it's 364 days only, not 354 days, like some people would say. See, so I'm trying to say, well, you know, this is how it is. It's literal 6 days, right? This is how it is, literal. You know, see, there's the 4th day. That's the 4th day we created the lights. So we can discern between night and day. You know, we've got the lights in the night and the moon and then we've got the sun during the day. You know, that's what we've got during the day. You see, and that's the 4th day. And then he goes on to the 5th day. See, 5th day there. See, it's literal days. It's what it is. It's literal. So this is how it is. So, and then you got the 6th. See, 6. Where is it? See, all the creatures were made, and then it just, goes on about the food, and then, you know, and then, I mean, it's just, and then the 6th day, see, there it is, in the morning, the 6th day, see? So this is his handiwork, and it was literally 6 yoms, 6 days. This all happened, and if you read it properly, you can discern exactly what's on the earth. You can see that this is all true. You see, the birds are there, aren't they? Aren't the birds flying around in the air, aren't they? They fly past your window and all the rest of it. You know, you got all kinds of food. You got all kinds of plants, fruits. You know, does the fruit have seed in it? Yes, it does. You know, you go to your nectarine, your peach, and your apple, and all the fruit you eat. It's got seeds in it, just like, and it's what it says, right? People are a bit thick. Yeah, that's all. They've just been taught a load of hooey. You know, evolution and all this crap. It's not true. You know, it's as simple as that. And everybody, the fish in the ocean and all that. You know, and now the ocean is a big breathing tool, and it's being threatened. And if the ocean dies, we die, unfortunately. But that's probably going to be a good thing. But it probably won't happen. You know, because why? Because the Alara, you know, the sovereign of the earth isn't going to let that happen. He's not. It's as simple as that. Not until he deems it to be so. Right? You see? So this is literally 666. Now we go to this one here, and you get the manna coming down. And the same thing again, 6 days. See? So for those who think about the moon and new moon day and all this garbage, it's just garbage. That's all it is. It's not the truth. See? Because twice, he has made an account twice, Bereshith and in Shemot, where he feeds the children of Yasharel in the desert with manna. Does he not? Tell me that I'm telling a lie here. Literal 6 days for the creation, 7th day Sabbath, right? 6 days feeding the manna, on the 6th day gather twice as much, and then rest on the 7th day. Same thing. And they did that for 40 years. That's in Shemot, in Exodus. Tell me I'm wrong. Anybody want to tell me that I'm wrong on that? That's 2 accounts or 2 witnesses to the fact that it's a 7-day week, right? 2 accounts, and both of those were done by the sovereign of the earth, Yahuwah himself. Both of those. You know, and man likes to say, oh no, that's not true, you know, no, that's not right. No, it's got to be New Moon Day, and it's got to be this, and it's got to be that. No, that's a load of bollocks. That's all it is. It's just bollocks. It's just man's way. I'm telling you, right now, none of that stuff is the truth. It's just all a lie. So you get led astray, and you don't know what's going on. So then you'll eat all kinds of blood and all kinds of beat meat. See, that's another thing, you know. Go to Jubilees. If you can get a copy of Jubilees, go to Jubilees 6 and read it. But you see, when you come to the new moon part, right, we'll go back to that, shall we? So we'll get one, see, so we'll go to this one. So we'll go back to that again. So let me see here. So we go to that, back to it, right? We'll just go back to it for just to see, you know, because I mean this is how it is. You know, I don't care what people think or say because they're wrong. You know, you go down here to 66:23. This is the one people hang on and say, "Well, but this is what it says," you know, right? But it doesn't. That's just it. See, when you understand the lunisolar calendar, this is the new month, right? It's the first day of the month, of the new month. So that's the first, new moon means the first day of the new month. That's what that means. So as I say, so if you do it in that context and say, and it shall be that from the first day of the new month to the first day of the new month, and from the Sabbath to the Sabbath, all flesh shall come to worship before me, declares Yahuwah. Now you're saying it correctly, aren't you? Because that means the first day of the first month. That's what it means. And even with the lunisolar calendar, no one can deny that that's what that's saying. It's the first day of the new month, you see, even with the lunisolar calendar. So this interpretation here is not really explaining what the hell's going on. It's not. See? It's when you start to understand what he's talking about that you realise that this is just being put in here, and it misleads, right? That's what it does. It just misleads and makes some people think, oh, it must be the lunisolar calendar because this is everywhere, you know. But down here it's saying, you know, that it's not, you know. Months is only, you know, it's months, and that's right. That's right. That's what that means. It's the beginning of the new month. See? The first day of the new month. You see? That's what it means. That's what that is. See? So when you start to do that, you start to have a new understanding of what this is all about. And from the first day of the new month to the first day of the new month, and from Sabbath to Sabbath, all flesh shall come to worship before me, because there is no lunar solar calendar in Scripture. That's not what it means. You see, because it says so here. See, it's months, but it only means the first day of the month. But it says, yeah, but it's saying the first day of the month. But which months? Is it all months? No, it's not all months. There's only, you know, this goes back to Hanok, and it goes back to and Jubilees, where it tells you outright what it is. You know, it'll say the same thing. It'll say this. It's a new moon. It says it everywhere, right? And it's only confusing and that's how people get to the reckoning and think that it's a lunar calendar, but it's not. Because in Jubilee 6 it tells you 364 days only, 50 in 2 weeks, and that's what it says. That's what it states. It's quite clear about that. And in Jubilees 2, 9 and 10, it states that the sun is the great sign. Yeah? The great sign, right? For the keeping of the Sabbaths, the years, the seasons. Well, that's another thing. Hanok is tells you about the keeping of the seasons, and that it is a 91 days or 13-week rotation for each season, right? But if you do it by the moon, right, all that goes out the window, right? The Sabbaths are out of alignment, the seasons are out of alignment, the feasts are out of alignment, the Sabbath years are out of alignment, the Jubilees are out of alignment, everything's out of alignment, everything goes out the window, you see, because it never comes back exactly to what it should be. Never, even though there are some online that say it does. It's not the truth. No, this is wrong. This is to tell you that it is the first day of the month. That's all. That's all it is. Right? First day of the month to the first day of the month. Right? To the first day of the month. But the trouble is with this, it's not explaining to you that the only first day of the months that count are the first day of the first month, the first day of the third month, the first day of the fourth month, the first day of the seventh month, and the first day of the 10th month. They're the only first days of the month that count. They're all Sabbaths, they're all dedicated to Noah, and they're all feasts, all of them. The third month is a dedication that he, a promise, a covenant that he will not flood the earth again. This is what it really means. So you have to understand, right, that this is only pointing to the first day of the month, not a lunar calendar. Don't get involved in that. It's not here. It's not in anywhere in the scriptures. It's not in the Hebrew. It's Kodesh, right? And it's, because I've discovered this, it's the first day of the first month, and that's what I've done, because it says new moon. It always says that. It always says this all over the place, and everybody's gone and said, "Oh, it must be the lunar calendar." No, it's not. That's bollocks. Wrong word. It's this is the closest probably the closest you can explain the first day of the first month. Why all it should be is the first day of the first month, or the first day of the new month. You see, because it says here month, see, 280 times month. So it's just a new month, see. So you could say that, and that from new month to new month, and from Sabbath to Sabbath, all flesh shall worship before me. So it's month to month. That's what it says here, right? 218 times in the Hebrew. Right? It's Kodesh. Okay? So now you know. This is my analysis on that. Okay, so you can take it any way you like. You're probably going to go, that's what you're probably going to do, but hey, that's okay. That's fine. You do what you want, because I know what this world is. It's idolatrous to the core. And everything that's done is to enhance idolatry. Every kind of superstition is uplifted. When the sovereign of the earth is mentioned, oh, that's a load of hooey, that's a load of bullshit. Yeah, you see, that's what it is. That's how it's taken. Because people will not believe. Now they'll believe in God, who isn't the sovereign of the earth. It's got nothing to do with him. That's the deity of fortune, wealth, and riches. See, like I said, the scriptures most people have is all perverted. Right? That's what it is. Okay, I think I'm going to say enough now. If you like what I've said, just click on the notification, click on the bell, and all that, and just subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more. Okay? Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye!